Thore suddenly seems to have realized that his daughter, Whitney Thore, is disappointing. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. In fact, he verbalized that. This season on My Big Fat Fabulous Life, she doesn't seem to have done herself any favors. Now that she competed aggressively with her niece, Jame, TLC Fabs slammed the larger-than-average reality TV star. My Big Fat Fabulous Life fans feel sorry for Thore. Since Babs passed away, her daughter, Whitney, seems to treat her dad like an infant. She's bossed him around and seems to enjoy belittling him all the time. And now she embarrassed him when they visited his other daughter's family. TLC fans start feeling sorry for the older man because Babs died. However, they also feel sorry for him because Whitney wouldn't even let him choose his clothes for the trip to Alabama. Thore arranged a little doll's house for his great-grandchild, and Whitney laid the guilt on about it. After all, she never had one, so MBFFL critics hated that she seemed jealous of a kid. In a recent episode, she came over as aggressive and jealous of Jame, her half-sister Angie's daughter. After telling Jame she didn't care what she thought, she bleated about being the special kid who came out of her mother's womb. To put it in perspective, she's not 8. The MBFFL star was going on 40 years old when season 11 was filmed. Thore disappointed by Whitney on MBFFL. The latest episode of My Big Fat Fabulous Life saw Hunter with his dad and his sister. There, she proceeded to compete in a line dance and hated that Angie's family declared her dad the better dancer. Obviously, the new family humored the older man, but they seemed caring and kind. Actually, Jane cuddled him, and it seems to have enraged Whitney. Aggressive and competing for attention all the time, TLC fans thought she acted immaturely. Additionally, she completely embarrassed her dad and her brother Hunter. Notably, Thore asked Whitney to speak properly and not embarrass him. Well, she seemed to go out of her way to embarrass him. On Reddit, fans discussed the scenes they saw, and they talked about her dad's disappointment. The OP noticed he was so embarrassed Whitney was acting like a child competing with her niece. In the replies, My Big Fat Fabulous Life fans talked about the absence of Babs, who could control her daughter. But she's gone, and Whitney ruined her dad's time with his pleasant extended family. MBFFL fans slammed Whitney's behavior. Speaking about Thore, a community member said, "I don't think I've seen poor Glenn this ashamed of Whit before. He looks so lost without his beloved Babs, who would put their embarrassing daughter in her place with her witty quips. My heart aches for this man." Citing Jane's grandfather, a follower wrote, "I was hoping for a nice relaxing time, and Whitney turned it into a competition. I was disappointed." This comment also arrived. At times, when talking to the other family, he looked pretty relaxed. Then when looking at Nitwit, the lights went out of his eyes. Maybe he's finally realizing just how awful she really is. What do you think about all of this? Do you think that Whitney Thore acted like a juvenile and her nasty attitude seems like she's jealous of her niece? What about Thore? Do you think he suddenly realized that his daughter isn't a nice person? Would it have been a different scenario if Babs had been there to take her daughter down a peg or two? Share what you think in the comments below. Check back soon for more updates on My Big Fat Fabulous Life. New episodes air on TLC on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. My Big Fat Fabulous Life, MBFFL, is a reality TV show that has captivated audiences with its candid portrayal of Whitney Thore's journey to self-love and acceptance. Central to the show's narrative is Whitney's relationship with her best friend, Thore. However, recent episodes have shed light on a complex dynamic between the two, with Glenn's feelings of shame and Whitney's struggles with jealousy coming to the forefront. This creative piece delves into the intricacies of their relationship, exploring the roots of Glenn's shame and Whitney's jealousy, and the impact it has on their friendship. Introduction. In the world of reality television, authenticity is often the key to success. My Big Fat Fabulous Life, MBFFL, has garnered a dedicated following by showcasing the real-life ups and downs of its protagonist, Whitney Thore. At the heart of Whitney's journey is her close bond with her best friend, Thore. Yet beneath the surface of their seemingly unbreakable friendship lies a web of emotions, including Glenn's shame and Whitney's jealousy. In this creative exploration, we delve into the depths of their relationship, uncovering the hidden truths that threaten to unravel their bond. Chapter 1. The Roots of Shame. Glenn Thore has been a steadfast presence in Whitney's life, offering unwavering support and love. However, beneath his jovial exterior lies a deep-seated shame that he struggles to confront. Growing up in a society that prizes thinness and perpetuates fatphobia, Glenn internalized these toxic beliefs, leading to a profound sense of shame about his own body. As Whitney's star rises in the world of body positivity, Glenn finds himself grappling with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. His shame manifests in subtle ways, from avoiding social gatherings to making self-deprecating jokes about his weight. Despite Whitney's best efforts to uplift him, Glenn's shame remains a barrier to true self-acceptance. Chapter 2. The Green-Eyed Monster. While Whitney's journey towards self-love has been inspiring to many, it has also triggered unexpected emotions within her closest relationships. Chief among them is her friendship with Glenn, whose newfound confidence serves as a stark contrast to her own insecurities. As Whitney navigates the complexities of fame and body image, she finds herself grappling with feelings of jealousy towards Glenn. Seeing him embrace his body with unabashed pride stirs a mix of admiration and envy within her. She longs for the same level of self-assurance, but finds herself falling short. Despite her best efforts to suppress these feelings, jealousy continues to simmer beneath the surface, threatening to strain her relationship with Glenn. Chapter 3. Fractured Bonds. As Glenn's shame and Whitney's jealousy come to a head, cracks begin to form in their once unbreakable friendship. Miscommunications and misunderstandings abound as they struggle to navigate the tumultuous terrain of their emotions. Tensions reach a breaking point during a heated argument, where long-buried resentments rise to the surface. Hurtful words are exchanged, leaving both parties wounded and raw. In the aftermath, they are forced to confront the harsh realities of their relationship and decide whether their bond is worth salvaging. Chapter 4. Healing Wounds. In the aftermath of their falling out, Glenn and Whitney embark on separate journeys of self-discovery and healing. For Glenn, this means confronting his deep-seated shame head-on and seeking therapy to unpack years of internalized fatphobia. With the support of loved ones, he begins to unravel the layers of self-doubt that have held him back for so long, emerging stronger and more self-assured than ever before. Meanwhile, Whitney confronts her jealousy and insecurities, learning to celebrate her own accomplishments without comparing herself to others. Through introspection and self-reflection, both Glenn and Whitney come to realize the true value of their friendship and the importance of unconditional love and acceptance. Chapter 5. Reconciliation and Redemption. Armed with newfound insight and perspective, Glenn and Whitney tentatively rebuild their fractured friendship. Apologies are exchanged, wounds are healed, and a newfound sense of trust and understanding blossoms between them. As they embark on a journey of reconciliation, they are met with challenges and obstacles along the way. Yet through it all, they remain steadfast in their commitment to each other, knowing that their bond is stronger than any adversity they may face. In the end, Glenn and Whitney emerge from the ashes of their past conflicts, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Conclusion. In the world of reality television, true friendships are a rare and precious commodity. In My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Glenn and Whitney Thore's relationship serves as a testament to the power of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. Through their struggles with shame and jealousy, they emerge victorious, proving that even the strongest bonds can weather the fiercest storms. As they continue on their journey of self-discovery and growth, Glenn and Whitney serve as beacons of hope for audiences everywhere, reminding us that no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always light on the other side.